What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watson. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Book of Boba Fett Season 2 and why I wouldn't place your hope in the Book of Boba Fett Season 2 happening. And the reason why is because Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni intended for the Book of Boba Fett to be a limited series where it's only one season and it's a bridge to Mandalorian Season 3. And Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau has stated that think of Book of Boba Fett as Mandalorian Season 2.5. And another reason why Book of Boba Fett Season 2 probably won't happen is because of Bob Iger cutting back on Disney Plus Star Wars shows and focusing more on cinematic releases. So it's possible we could see the Boba Fett character appear in other live-action series and in other movies that take place around the Mandoverse, like the Mandalorian and Grogu Star Wars movie or the Dave Filoni Star Wars movie. We could see Boba Fett in the Dave Filoni Star Wars movie. Now, Temuera Morrison said he hasn't received a call, but Temuera Morrison also said that he was originally supposed to appear in The Mandalorian Season 4 before they decided to do the Mandalorian and Grogu Star Wars movie, which means that there is a possibility that Temuera Morrison will be returning to play Boba Fett again, to portray the character of Boba Fett again in The Mandalorian and Grogu for a small scene, but it's highly unlikely because Temuera Morrison has said that he hasn't received a call yet to come back to portray Boba Fett, but he did reveal that his character Boba Fett was originally set to appear in The Mandalorian Season 4. The Mandalorian and Grogu, it's still possible that Temuera Morrison could be reprising his role as Boba Fett again in the Mandalorian and Grogu Star Wars film, and it is possible that Temuera Morrison could come back in the Dave Filoni Star Wars movie to portray the character Boba Fett as well. But I doubt there's going to be a Season 2, especially with what Bob Iger said, especially with what Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau said about the Book of Boba Fett, thinking of the Book of Boba Fett as Mandalorian Season 2.5. So for the Book of Boba Fett, it is always intended to be a limited series that bridges into the Mandalorian Season 3. And that's why I wouldn't place your hope into Book of Boba Fett Season 2, because it's probably not going to happen, especially with the performance and the viewership on the Book of Boba Fett. And Bob Iger has clearly talked about how he's cutting back on Disney Plus streaming services, especially with the ones that didn't do so well. So it's very unlikely that Book of Boba Fett Season 2 will ever happen. But it is still possible that Boba Fett character could appear sometime again in the Mandoverse, in Dave Filoni's Star Wars movie, in the Mandalorian and Grogu Star Wars movie. But anyways, that's all I have to say for this video. Do make sure to smash a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all later in another video.